Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know I'm posting a bit late. I also know that I am in a different setting currently, and that's only because it's raining out. It's a little crappy out. But I just want to get on here real quick and say, have a great day, stay beautiful, stay amazing, and most importantly, have a great weekend. Be safe, go out there, enjoy yourself, and have fun, but make sure to look out for one another. If you're with somebody, if you're with friends, be there for them. If they get sick or, they start puking or whatever, just be there for everybody and have each other's backs. That's number one. Number two, I wanted to talk about today just being raw and being your true self. Even when it comes to putting yourself on blast when you make a mistake, when you stumble on your words, when you do, because I do all this all the time. And the reason why I firmly believe being raw and just putting everything out there, no matter what it is to show the human race and society in general that nobody's perfect. And these people that claim to go on Instagram and put all this makeup on and do all these different things and show one glimpse of their life, they're not perfect either. But I think the problem with social media is that message of not perfect is starting. That message of not everybody is perfect is starting to dissipate because social media likes to apply ideals of filters and all these different things to make somebody look different, to look this way, to look a certain way. Well, I'm here today to tell you that all that shit is bullshit. Regardless of what social media tells you, regardless of what influencers might tell you, you're perfectly fine how you are. And that's fact. There is no fiction in that. There is fact. Only fact. And you need to understand that at the end of the day, whether those people go on there and post all these things or not, you not being perfect is what makes you the best possible person. You not being perfect is what allows you to make mistakes and grow past them. You not being perfect is what allows you to realize that those mistakes and those fallouts or those challenges in your life are what are the things that are going to shape you and make you into the best possible person. So don't try to sit here and think, well, if I'm not perfect, then I don't mean anything or I'm not worth something. No, that's not the case at all. And if you make mistakes, you stutter. If you have, you have a disability, you have anything like that, that's okay. Because guess what? Nobody's perfect in this world. And those disabilities, those things that make you embarrassed or people might catch you up on or sometimes you might catch yourself up on, that's okay. Because like I said, nobody's perfect. And just because we all have imperfections and things that are, maybe wrong to us doesn't mean we are wrong. It's what makes us beautiful. Listen, the people who have disabilities, mental disorders, things like this, listen, at the end of the day, to them it's their downfall, but they also don't let it define themselves. And we definitely shouldn't define those people based on their disorders or their disabilities. Because, listen, again, I don't know how many more times I have to say it, but nobody's perfect. And our imperfections is what makes us all beautiful in our own way. And that's what you need to understand. So when you go on social media and you see these people who try to portray their life as glorious and amazing, their life isn't so glorious and amazing. It's not. And it's not perfect. Just because they have the money, they have the cars, they might have the woman, they might have all the men, whatever the case may be, that does not make them perfect, because on the inside, they're hurting. On the inside, they might have things going on in their life that they just really don't know how to sort out. So don't define somebody based on their looks, based on a picture, based on their disabilities or their downfalls, because guess what? What makes you, what brings you down, or what you think might bring those people down, their imperfections, their disabilities, their things like that people might, define them by, are actually their strengths, are actually what brings them up. Sorry, guys. So you can sit there and define them by their disabilities, all these other things, but at the end of the day, they're going to grow taller, they're going to be stronger, because their imperfections are what make them stronger. The fact that they're not perfect is what makes them stronger. Because like I said, it allows them to make the mistakes that they need to grow and to be better. So stop living in this fantasy land, guys, where you think you have to be perfect to be something great, to be something amazing. Because that's not the case at all. And anybody who's going to tell you that, anybody who's going to bully you or push you to the ground or make you feel like shit because you have a disability, you have a disorder, or you have a stutter, or you have a lisp, or you have anything like that, is a piece of shit. And guess what? I don't care if that makes people upset. I don't care how people feel about that. But that's the truth. And they're a piece of shit because you can't put people down or define them solely based on what they look like, how they act. You can't. Because at the end of the day, those, and like I said, and I know I'm saying this so many times, but I have to because I feel like it's something that we do struggle with as a society. As I emphasize this again, those things that you're bullying them for and putting them down for only make them stronger. And absolutely power to them. Don't let your downfalls in life, your imperfections, be your weakness. Let them be your strength. Let them guide you to something bigger and better in your life. And there's plenty of people who do that. There's people with no legs, no arms, who defy the odds. And instead of letting that be their weakness, they let that be their strength. And that's what makes them stronger. Think about it like this. Somebody who's blind, their sensory awareness, or rather their hearing, their taste, all those senses are heightened. They're much more strategic in the way that they do things, obviously, because they can't see. So everything else around them is heightened. They adapted. They overcame. They didn't let their disability be their downfall. Think about it like that. So when you want to be that person, or you're about to be that person who judges somebody solely on what they look like, their disabilities, their imperfections, etc., understand that that person is only going to be better. They're going to grow better. And you know what's going to happen to you? You're going to be the person eating your own words, and you're going to be the asshole. You're going to be the piece of shit. So don't do that. Don't be that person. Be the better person, and understand that at the end of the day, we're all not perfect. We're all in this giant fucking boiling pot of imperfection. Nobody's perfect. And that's what makes humankind humankind. That's what makes us learn from our mistakes, grow, be better people. It's what makes us learn compassion, love, dignity, respect. Without that, honestly and wholeheartedly, I don't know where we would be. I really don't. We need to make mistakes. And in order to make mistakes, you can't be perfect. Nobody's perfect. Simple as that. So next time you look at somebody's video or picture and try to judge yourself, or let somebody else judge you based on that, understand that whatever you're dealing with, or whatever it might be your weakness, or you see as your weakness or your downfall, it's not your weakness or your downfall. It's your strength. Always remember that. It's your strength. You're capable of anything you want, and anything you want to do, you can do it. Don't let your disabilities or anything that's impairing you from that you think is going to stop you from going after your dreams and your goals, because I promise you nothing is impossible. Everything is possible. Make your mistakes, grow from it, but also understand you're going to be much better. That's going to do it for today, guys. I hope you guys have a great day, have a great weekend, and remember to subscribe. And that's really it. Thank you for viewing, subscribing, and joining me on my journey. And as I always say, or continue to say, the journey will continue. The journey will go on, and I hope you guys can join with me, and I hope we can have a good one. On that note, see you guys later. Peace out.